They're skittish, fast animals, and yes, they have a pretty potent venom. I want to quickly explain how I made these Poecilotheria enclosure backgrounds because unfortunately the footage did not save, so I'm just going to show some old footage and explain the process really quickly. I decided to use 2 large essential tarantula cribs enclosures, and I used the pond and stone I purchased from Ace, and it's basically just a foam that ends up drying into a background, but before it dries you can shove moss and dirt and other things into it to secure it better. As I said, you have to let it sit for about a day, and then sometimes there's a lot of fallout. Now that you're all caught up, this is what they look like the next day. Not bad, but this one is a little empty at the top, which I was kind of going for. I wanted it to be more open so that we could actually see the Poecilotheria that we are going to be rehousing in here. Looks too open to me now, so let me see if I can fill this up somehow. This one looks pretty great though. This turned out almost exactly how I wanted, except this top piece needs to get fixed. But yeah, let's try to fill up this top part a little bit more. And I think I'll be pretty happy with it then. What if I put some moss in it? Okay, I think I figured it out. Yes, yes, no, yes. I think that's much better. Yeah. Okay, let's add dirt and some plants. We're using Reptisoil. I am also placing Reptisoil into the hide. Okay, these are coming together finally, but I do have frog moss for these and some plants. Not sure what kind of plant this is, but I liked how it's kind of like creeping up. Like I like these kind of crawly plants, especially for like an arboreal enclosure. I wonder if I should like split these up a lot. I'll keep them together. I might actually add a little bit more substrate so we can have it higher. Yeah, we should do that. So I pushed more dirt to the side, and we will do some frog moss and a water dish to fill this up a bit. We'll do this plant over here. I don't know, maybe we should skip out on the frog moss because now I feel like there's too much moss going on if I add more moss. I think this is actually good. We're gonna not do frog moss on top of this. I have these adorable little heart-shaped water dishes I got from Instagram, from like a tattoo website, but they look so cute in the tarantula enclosures. There's one. 2. Oh, we need leaf litter. Oh, here's more moss. I keep finding more and more moss. All right, actually I will use this up here to fill like this little area. Yeah, that looks good, and that kind of stabilizes this piece up here I added a little bit better. Oh yeah, that looks way better, way better. Okay, now I feel like this area is filled properly for the Poecilotheria. I don't know which Poecilotheria is going into this yet. I have 2 different species today to rehouse. Leaf litter, that's right. Some leaf litter for you. Leaf litter for you. Yes, okay. That looks great. I really like how these both are. If you guys remember, sometime in November or December, we rehoused my Poecilotheria vittata into these large essential tarantula cribs enclosures, and they are doing great. I really like how they're working out. I honestly think these might be one of my favorite arboreal enclosures, which is cool because the essentials can actually be used terrestrially or arboreally, but I just love the simplicity of these because then you can kind of go crazy. They're so sleek. It really just makes what's inside the focus. Like not so much the enclosure itself, but like the inside just looks so good. It just looks so good. I did try to set these up so that I can see the Poecilotheria inside. Like the vittata I see pretty often because they come out every single night, but if you guys remember, I did unbox a mature female Poecilotheria metallica like a few months ago, and I built her like a really cool switch enclosure, and I did like the background and everything, which it looks sick. It looks so good, and I love looking at her enclosure, but I never ever see her because of how I set it up. There's just no easy way for me to even peek inside the cork bar bark that she has decided to web up. But I'm not gonna lie, there's been a few times where I've like ripped up the webbing a little bit and just made sure it was replaced because I wasn't sure how she was doing in there. I was like, gosh, I hope she's not dead because I couldn't see her if I even tried. It's always good to give your spiders their privacy, but if you're not thinking about how you're setting it up and you are setting up a more shy, evasive spider like a Poecilotheria, you might never see them, and that can be problematic when it comes to, knowing if they're alive. So yeah, I tried to be more strategic about this, and that's why I made that mistake at first where this was a little too open. Now it's great because I can see inside of it, but it feels a little bit more boxed in on the top. It's gonna give them a little bit more security. And then this one, I made a lot more busy. I actually arranged these pieces to be open, and this is where I'm hoping it goes. And I should be able to see, there's like definitely, I might not see it very often because if you put your fingers in and turn, I think there might actually be like a little tunnel within the pun and stone still that they might be able to retreat to. So that could be problematic, but we'll see. And I'm a little nervous. These guys are fast. Of course, they are probably amongst one of the most medically significant species of tarantula, but it's really not that really stresses me out. It's their speed, and they're just really skittish, They're skittish, fast animals, and yes, they have a pretty potent venom. Kind of been dreading this. We're going to do the easy one first, I think. This is my Metallica, and they are in this burrow down here. I do have a catch cup, but I'm hoping I can just grab this and put that in there and just like poke it out. Please don't run up the tongs. Don't run up the tongs. I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh, I really just don't want it getting loose in here. His feet are pointing the right way. So basically I'm thinking, oh my God. Ooh, I have an idea. Since your feet are pointing that. Oh, are you coming out the bottom now? All right. If I do this. Okay. Haha. Definitely be reusing this cute little pumpkin. All right. So we can see its butt. That's a good sign. Okay. So I like it when their butt end is pointing at me. I'm trying to basically poke them out of this cork into the new cork, which has worked. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Wow, it has been a while since I've seen this one. If you guys remember, I actually unboxed this one from Fangs TV, and this is one that he hatched out, and it was born on December 30th, and my birthday is on December 31st, so we are almost birthday twins. But yeah, look at you. Wow. Oh. Don't climb out. Okay, they're scared. They don't like this. I'm scared, okay? I don't like this, but I think we made it through. This one looks good. And yeah, it'll web up a little bit, and I should still be able to see it even after it webs up. And that's the one that was supposed to be less stressful than the other. All right, so this one is a Poecilotheria regalis. This is actually the first species of Poecilotheria I ever got, but mine turned into a male. I know this was bred by my friend Logan, which is cool. It came in this little enclosure. It's really cool. Like, you just take this off and you can drop in your crickets and water them without having to take the whole lid off. But yeah, this is kind of ugly. I never intended for it to stay in here as long as it has. So we're gonna try to rehouse it. I kind of have a hunch that this one is a male though. If you remember, I bought this one at NARBC St. Louis in November, and I was like pretty sure this one was a girl, but I don't know. We can actually probably check its molt now though. I'm just gonna casually, hi. What are we gonna do? It'd be nice if I had like an actual cup, because this is kind of a weird shape. It's not gonna work. Cup. See, that's better, but like, how are we gonna do this? I guess just annoy it a little bit until it goes up. Yeah? I'm gonna annoy you and choose, oh shit, don't go up yet. This thing is gonna move so freaking fast. I wish I had something to like poke through these. Is there anything I have that would fit? Oh, okay. Don't worry, this part is not pokey. I am not in pain, okay. Da, 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 da. Look, I am an annoying purple. Yes, it worked, guys, it worked. Okay, it's definitely, oh, it's going into that pokey pose. Oh my. This is the big one. But yeah, are you a man? Ugh, I really wanted a girl. Let's do this. So my best shot at this, because I cannot fit this whole cup in there, is if I somehow trick it into going into the hole, which it might. We're gonna be calm about this one. Okay, yeah. I don't know if you guys saw that, but nope, gotta stay in the hole, friend. All right, oh, we did it. Should be able to see if this is male or female, but I'm unfortunately pretty sure I know the answer. I'll go get a little cup of, I'll do warm water with a little tiniest drop of dial soap. No, dish soap. Let's give it a go. Unfortunately, it looks like my suspicions are correct. I can tell that well, I don't see anything indicating that this is a female. And at this size, I should see like a flap, a fold, whatever. It's called spermathecae. I should see that, and I do not. So I did a bad job of picking what I thought was a female. It just goes to show that sometimes you can feel pretty confident vent sexing, and then when you get a molt, it turns out you were not correct. That's all right. So that wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be, and I'm really happy with how both these enclosures came out. I do feel kind of bad for the Metallica. I still feel like maybe she should have a little bit more coverage. So what I probably will do is get a fake plant, and I could probably shove it in this top corner and just have it drape over it, and then they can web it up and just be a little bit more enclosed. I think that's what I'll do. But yeah, that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like this video if you did, subscribe if you're not, and you want to be. Don't forget I have an Instagram that I use probably way too much. It's at Tarantula Kat. You can go follow me there. I also have a website. It's tarantulakat.com. I will see you guys soon. Let's get into the members picks.